If we've learned anything from this podcast, it's that everybody has either already shit their pants or is going to. Welcome to Egg's Most Okayest Farm Girls. I'm Annaliese.
And I'm Courtney. Grab a drink. We're here to help.
I will give myself a big 3, 2, 1 countdown. Hello, everybody. We are back with part 2 of Farm Girls Celebrate 100 episodes. This is actually 101 episodes. But last week's conversation got way too long. We hardly touched the surface with all of your questions, confessions, comments. So we got to finish the conversation. If you haven't already, go listen to episode 100 and then hop back into this one. Where do we want to start today, Courtney?
I would love to start with Would You Rather?
Ooh, a little game.
Farm Edition. So I've come up with a few that I'd like to read to you and see what would you rather. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay. Someone wrote in asking us to do this. This isn't just random. I just putting that out there. But all these scenarios are mine.
Okay.
So, would you rather deal with maggots or rats infestation in your barn? Or in your chicken coop?
Maggots. Because maggots, I could just shovel them away or spray them away.
Yeah.
Rats are a little more flighty. It's going to be a chase. You know what I mean? There's going to have to be traps.
Right.
There's a chance it could jump on me, bite me. It just seems more dangerous.
Right. They could come back.
Ooh, they always come back. We have had, I'm embarrassed to even say this. So in my milk taxi, we have a cockroach problem. They are living, because my milk taxi, the bottom of it, is very warm. So it's a great, moist, dirty, warm spot for these cockroaches to live. And I'm pretty sure a particular employee brought them in. I won't name any names, but you nasty. And it's so gross, Courtney. I hate cockroaches so much. I'm so afraid one is going to land on my shoulder and I'm going to carry it home and then I'm going to have cockroaches in my house.
I'm so worried for you. I'm such a germaphobe and I hate cockroaches. Are probably the worst thing in the world.
We've had them, we've had a professional come in and spray. In the winter, I'd set the milk taxi outside all day in sub-0 degree weather, trying to kill these motherfuckers. They don't die. The roaches don't die.
Oh my God.
And they get really big.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
I know.
I'd be freaking the hell out. I'll never forget my dad used to manage a few properties and he found an accordion at one of the properties and he brought it home. It was filled with cockroaches.
Ew.
And it filled our home with several varieties of cockroaches.
Ew.
Core childhood trauma. Waking up and they're all running up the stairs. Oh my God.
Do you have PTSD every time you see an accordion now?
Yes, I won't touch them.
Also, leave it to your dad to be who would like this accordion? My family. I'm going to bring it home.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Ugh.
Anyways, to answer the question, maggots over rats, right? You agree?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just kind of hose those down. Rats come back. They're a little trickier.
Yeah, they're a little stronger, hardier.
Yep. Next question. Okay, your whole herd contracts a disease and dies, or your social media account is deleted forever?
Social media account deleted forever. Right?
Same.
I mean, how often have you and I said it is a love-hate relationship with social media? We get money, it helps our businesses, but it's very time consuming and it is sometimes takes away from the actual joy of our real life. also, like, if I didn't have cows, I wouldn't have content, really. What am I without my cows?
Yeah. I'm personally, like, very attached to some of mine, and I just can't imagine. Like, I would be devastated. Plus, we've got a lot of cows now. And some of them are worth a lot of money. That's a huge loss. Not just, I would be devastated emotionally and financially.
Mm-hmm.
Social media, I can always rebuild. I might enjoy it a little bit for, like, I would take a good month and just enjoy not having it.
Yeah. And based on what we know now, like, we could rebuild something new and fresh so dang quick if we wanted to. Maybe we would realize we don't even need this place. We don't need you people.
All right, next scenario. Would you rather have a heifer that always breaks out or a bull that's always all up in your business? Anywhere you go, he's following you around, annoying the shit out of you.
This is a tough one because a heifer getting out is literally the worst. Them bitches be crazy. You ain't gonna corral her in easily. But like a bull always bothering me, and like you just can never really trust a bull. Even if he's friendly and just like nudging you and sniffing around, all it takes is for like one time where he decides to like get angry and real bucky and like hurt you. Like, I don't know. I don't want to live in fear.
Right? I think I'd go with the heifer getting out.
Yeah.
I have a huge bull. Our huge, fully grown bull Catch is annoying and does get up in my business. He's always like, when we work cattle, he's always the first in line because he's always so curious. Like, oh, what are we doing? What's going on? So he's the first one done. And I let him out and he comes back and he is like constantly like smelling me and like just farting around behind my back. And I'm like, can you just leave? Like, why are you here?
This is the content.
Go away.
You need to start wearing your, what are they, the meta glasses? Wear them backwards so we can see what's going on behind you with this guy.
Oh my God, that's so smart, actually. Put the nose piece on my ponytail so it's like really secured in there.
I mean, better yet, can you strap these glasses onto his head somehow?
Oh my God. That'd be so funny. It would just be constantly like up our cows' asses. Like, that's all he does.
That is his job, right?
It is his job. He does his job very well, but like, he's a creep. That's all he does. Is smell their asses and annoy them.
Okay, hit me with another one.
Work a corporate job the rest of your life, have tons of money, or farm and be poor.
I mean, I'm already farming and poor, so doesn't seem that bad.
That's a no-brainer. Farm and be poor. That's what we're doing. That's what we chose.
Unless the scenario is like I work a corporate job for like only a year, make a shit ton of money, and then I can go buy the farm of my dreams and live my life the way I want and not be poor. Is that a possibility or?
There's no rules here. You can do whatever you want.
We'll put that down. God, if you had to do a corporate job. So actually, funny that you bring this up. When Tom and I were in New York City, which I still need to fill you guys in on that. Should I do that now? Is this the time or place?
Sure. Yeah, do it.
Okay. So Tom and I had the opportunity to go to New York City with the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. I serve on the board of directors for the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. And for those of you that don't know, DFW basically markets our milk. So a portion of our milk check each month goes to Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin so that they can do whatever they got to do to create markets for our milk. And one of the things they do is go to the Fancy Food Festival, it's called. It is like a huge international food show in New York City. I was blown away, like, seeing this. I don't even know how many countries were represented, but like I saw Italy, Germany, Europe, Jordan, Egypt, Brazil, like so many countries, so many types of food. And it was so cool to see that Wisconsin cheese was represented epically. Like, they do a wonderful job. And I got to talk to so many different cheesemakers and marketers for different cheese companies. And all of them kind of said the same thing. Like, we wouldn't be as successful as we are if it wasn't for the dairy farmers of Wisconsin, because their knowledge, their research, the stuff they're bringing to the table helps these cheese companies be more profitable, be better. So like that in itself was just really cool. It was also Tom's first time in New York City, which was kind of hilarious. I mean, you guys know Tom, right? Like, not a city guy. Wasn't excited to go to the city, but he did tell me if he had the opportunity to go again, he would. But as we were sitting there in this park, just having a $22 cocktail that took me one gulp to drink, we were just like, you know, if you had to live in New York City, what would your job be? Yeah, Tom was like, I'd have to do, like, he's like, I'd be the window washer, the garbage guy. Like, I need some sort of blue collar, physical labor job. I don't know. I said maybe I'd be a cheesemonger, like a connoisseur of cheese, and have a store and teach people about cheese. Or maybe, like, I've never really done yoga, but I could learn it and be a yoga instructor. Like, I would just have to have some place of my own to retreat to, and that's quiet and calm, because it is just unbelievable how wild and busy that city is.
Yeah. The fact that he would want to go back that means something. That means he had a good time.
Right? Well, I mean, there's just like a lot of history, a lot of things to see or do there, and we hardly touched the surface. Like, we mostly just went to the fancy foods show. But yeah, what do you think you would do if you had to live in the city? What would your job be?
I don't even know.
Be an artist, wouldn't you?
I thought of like maybe revisiting interior design, but actually, no. I don't think I would enjoy it though. Like designing for other people. I just don't. Doesn't even sound enticing, actually. Maybe I would own like a furniture store or like a fashion. I'd own Ranch and Root, but like in the city.
Dude, that actually you would thrive there. People would eat that shit up, literally.
Yeah.
And you could charge so much. Like, Courtney.
So much more.
You know, we tried to catch a good buzz in New York City, but we couldn't afford to do it. Like, I had the tiniest little margarita, and it was $22. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's how it was on Aaron and I's honeymoon on the cruise ship, because we didn't buy like the drink package. So we're like, we can't even afford to get drunk.
Ugh.
It's like $20 a drink.
It's wild. The other thing that made us like really sad/grateful for the life we have was when we were sitting in this park having a cocktail. We're looking around at all the people, and this park was like where moms bring their kids to play outside. It was where I saw like a group of young adults playing cards because they don't have their own outside space. They only have their tiny apartment. Can you imagine having to go to a public park just to play cards and hang out with your friends and then have to use a public bathroom?
That sounds terrible, you guys.
But you know what?
You can't even have a garden. You can't have, you can't grow anything.
You can't do shit.
You can't have animals unless you have like a tiny dog or tiny cat.
I mean, we should probably shut up about how great our lives are, because I don't need these people moving out here and making a new city. Like, don't populate my town, all right? You stay over there.
It's terrible out here. Don't come.
Yes.
It smells.
You'll hate it. Smells. You'll hate it. Rats, maggots. Stay where you are. But they have rats and maggots there.
They have rats, though, in the city.
Tom saw
one. They have
one.
more rats than we do.
He saw a little rat scurry right across. There's just their garbage is everywhere because there's no like side streets for dumpsters or like back alleys. They just put it out front and then someone comes through and gets it. So there's just like garbage bags sitting out all the time. I didn't see this, but another girl we were with saw human poop on the sidewalk.
No.
Yep.
People just popping a squat wherever.
Yep. It's a different world over there. Tell you what, we would go back.
Well, anyways, I've got a few more scenarios for you. Would you rather be trapped in a room listening to city folk tell you all about farm practices and what you're doing wrong while being fed vegan food for a week straight? Or cut the tip of your finger off?
I love that I know that you came up.
I'm so proud of this one.
Yeah. It's a good one. Oh my God. I mean, define tip. Like how much?
Just the tip. I would say right by where your nail bed is. I would go with the fingertip, I think, because a week is a really long time.
Am I losing my whole fingertip? Like, I mean, my whole nail.
Yeah.
Ugh. So now I got a nub.
It's got to be the whole.
Shoot.
You got a nub for the rest of your life.
Or a week.
That's every meal, sleeping there, not being able to escape for an entire week.
You know what? Maybe I could change
You're locked
them.
in a room, basically.
I think I could change them. I would at least attempt the week with these people. And I would like to think by the end of the week, we would all be enjoying a medium rare ribeye together. And they would have this newfound perspective on agriculture. However, if I'm midway through and can't take it anymore, I will just slice that tip
Chop
right
that
off.
finger off.
Enough of this. I'm out of here.
I'm out. You guys are beyond saving.
Yeah. But I'd give it a fair shot. What about you?
Well, I didn't consider that as an option, but
Courtney was just like, I already know. I will sacrifice the tip of my finger.
I already cut my finger off, so it's too late. So
this is a weird question. Which finger would you choose to lose the tip of?
Pinky.
Same. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because I never wear pinky rings. They don't draw that much attention. It would just look like a shorter pinky.
Right. You could even tattoo a nail on the tip so it blends in.
Fun. All right. We got that one figured out.
One last situation. Shit stain your pants in public or butcher a public speaking gig?
I'll take a little shit stain.
We're talking white pants. You have to walk around the whole day.
I still think that would, because accidents happen, shit happens, right? We've all been there. If we've learned anything from this podcast, it's that everybody has either already shit their pants or is going to, or has come close. So I feel like that's less embarrassing than butchering something that I worked really hard on and tried to do my best on, and then just be humiliated in front of probably all my peers. That would be a nightmare.
I'm with you. I would definitely pick the shit stain.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably, I'm sure that's already happened to you.
Pants. I don't think in public.
No? Good for you. Yet. Exactly. Yet.
I know. Knock on wood.
Oh, Courtney, that was a fun game. I'm very proud of you for coming up with those. And shout out to whoever wanted us to play the game.
I spent a lot of time on that.
Just act like it came easy, Courtney.
I mean, yeah, it came easy. I'm naturally hilarious. I don't have to work at it.
This is true. You are. Let's play a farm girl confession or question. What do we got?
Do you want a falling in shit story? Why are there so many farm stands, or wearing a muumuu out in public?
Ooh. I feel like, why are there so many farm stands? Because I've been wondering the same thing. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to knock on anybody, and I don't want to yuck your yum or shit on your dream, but it does seem like all of a sudden everybody's got a farm stand. And I didn't even know we could just be selling things like this. I thought we had rules and regulations on food. I just boggles my mind. So let's play that one.
There's a ton of rules, but I will play this first and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
What is your guys' take on the farm stands? I'm just curious because I see where they're really popular.
Indeed, they are. I think where it's coming from is social media because, like, I've seen so many TikToks, reels where the person's like, come with me to stock the farm stand, or let's go count how much money we got out of the farm stand. They go through restocking it, whatever they sold and whatnot.
Right. And it's like cool. And I love to see people like taking their hobbies and turning it into something and doing what makes them happy. But also, like, it does seem like such a trend. Like, everybody's doing it.
It does seem like a trend. I think it has its place. I think it's very helpful for farms that are right on the outskirts of town and maybe have like a busy highway that people are driving past. I think it can work really well for those situations. For people like me that are like 20 minutes out in the middle of nowhere, it really doesn't pay to like, I tried a farm stand before. It was cool. It was like probably 5 years ago when I had mine.
Yeah.
And nobody stopped by. I mean, some like local to me people would kind of, who like were used to buying my farm eggs would come out. But then again, like, you can't just leave room temp farm eggs out. Like, there's a bunch of rules. You have to pack it with ice. It's got to stay at a certain temperature. There's cottage food laws for like baked goods that you have to follow. As far as meat, you have to have like a meat distributor license. These are all attainable things, but there's a lot of people that don't follow the rules.
What I love about it is that it's kind of like, remember as a girl, as a kid, the dream is to have your own space, your own store, and just to like play shop all day. And so I see the appeal of these farm stands because some of the girls putting them up like are decorating them so dang cute, and it is magical, and I love it, and it's a vibe. And like I said, it's fun. Life's supposed to be fun. So like I get it, and that's why I like it, but also I'm like, there's just so many now. Everybody's doing it, which makes it, to me, like once everybody starts doing something, then I'm like over it.
Yeah. That was kind of our concept for Ranch and Root, is like, we would think about all the different farm stands you would have to drive around to get all the goods. Like, well, that farm stand has eggs, but that one over there has sourdough. And then you'd be driving all across the countryside all weekend long to just pick up the things you want. So that's kind of another reason why we're like, let's all bring it in one place in town for people. But
yeah, so smart. And if you're listening right now and you want to learn more about how Courtney and her business partners started Ranch and Root, there's an episode for that. I don't remember what number it is, but if you go and scroll through, it's Farm Girls Talk About Ranch and Root, and Courtney tells us all.
And you can definitely utilize that little search tool up at the right hand. Like most streaming services have the search tool. You could just type in Ranch and Root and it should pop up.
Yeah, that's what I have on that. All right, someone wrote in asking what our proudest moment since starting this podcast is. This is a tough one. I don't know. Courtney, what's your most proud moment?
I think it all like hit me when we officially made the LLC.
Yeah.
Because we didn't make it right away. We kind of just made do without it until I think we're about a year in. No, maybe even 2 years in when I finally made it. And then we were able to just kind of reflect on it and be like, oh my gosh, it's like we created this legitimate business. It's a business.
Yeah. I would say like that, and the fact that we're where we're at now, celebrating 100 episodes and starting to turn a profit. Like, guys, me and Courtney think we're finally going to be able to pay ourselves, which we have not been able to do in the last 2.5 years. It's always been like a break-even situation. or less. Like,
right. This is the big moment. Being
big
able to
moment.
pay ourselves.
And we're not even going to really be able to pay ourselves that much, but it's something.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. And just like we've talked about in the last episode is just all the DMs, the reviews, all of you people listening, and not only just listening, but like calling in with voicemails, communicating with us, like really helping us build the community. That makes me very happy.
Agreed.
All right, let's move on to, well, someone wanted to talk about what is a wellness trend we hate. Again, we talked about this before. Oh my gosh, Courtney, we used to be such silly gooses. I mean, we still are, but remember when we did that episode? I think Farm Girls talk about wellness, and we just talked about, what you and I do specifically. And then we also talked about some really weird wellness trends. Like, wasn't it Gwyneth Paltrow who suns her butthole or something? Like, there are some weird things out there.
Yep. And we went through all of them. They were great.
They were.
I have something to add to that episode. So if you haven't heard that, go back. And I think it's number 4.
Okay.
Just find the wellness episode. But besides all those that we talked about, I hate how some companies and influencers like market their wellness products. It really irks my gurk when they're like, you know, I wanted to die before, but ever since drinking this special supplement, I've been saved. And I feel like my whole world has changed for the better. Like, can we not, like, prey on people's insecurities?
Right.
That's what bothers me the most. I wanted to die, but now I've been saved because I drink this juice now. This special juice.
I know. Like, there's so much shit out there. And, like, yeah, I have some things that I use and love. Like, I like my Wonder Cow. That, to me, like, has helped with immunity. And I'll talk about that all day. But I can only afford so many things, you know? The red light therapy, the sauna, the cold plunges. Who has the time?
Right. If people would stick to the facts, like, yes, we do talk about Wonder Cow and other supplements, which is great. Like, they can be beneficial, but I'm never going to say like this supplement or drink changed my life and I was so depressed before and now I've been saved. Like, let's just be realistic about it, you know?
Like, there is no one thing that is going to change your life. I'm sorry. It can be a whole bunch of different habits, and one of those habits might be the juice you're drinking or the supplement you're taking, but I bet you're also walking, you're working out, you're eating better. Like, all these things go together to be life-changing.
I just wish people would just be more realistic about it and don't market it. And you've never done this. It's just, I see it out there and it annoys me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. People, like, move your ass, eat real food, get your protein in, stop being a little bitch. I don't know.
Stop being a little bitch.
The one that really bugs me now, though, is this whole GLP-1 business. Why is skinny cool again? Like, remember when we grew up, everybody was like flat as a board, so skinny. Like, that was like, why do body trends even exist? And why do they change?
Right.
We look how we look. Like,
right. When we were growing up, it was Kate Moss and
just
Nicole Richie and just skin and bones, and it was glorified. And now I feel like we're getting back to that in the media. And it's like, can we not celebrate that?
Yes.
Like, I get it if you're naturally skinny. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about starvation and glorifying that.
Right.
It's not right.
No. Like, even, so I buy these carb balanced tortillas because they're very high in fiber and low carb. And if I don't eat one of those a day, there's no way I will reach my fiber goals. But now they started using like GLP-1 I can't remember what phrase they used on their marketing now, but I'm like, do you have to put that on there? Like, it's just a tortilla and it's got fiber in it.
It's just a tortilla with fiber. Let's not. What did it say? Like GLP-1,
like support or something like if you.
Oh God!
Yeah, if you're on a GLP-1, then you should.
Then you're gonna want this tortilla.
Yeah.
Again, just preying on people's insecurities. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
If we really want to get into it, that's what this whole world is just preying on people's insecurities to get their money.
Yeah.
Bitches.
Well, anyways, moving on.
Anyways, we got another voicemail?
Sure.
Let's do that poop story you mentioned. Is there something about poop?
Yeah, she fell in poo.
I have a funny poop story to share. One night, I ran back to the barn after I was clean and showered and ready to go out to dinner. And all farm girls know that's not a good idea. I realized in my heifer barn that some of the gates were shut and the heifers didn't have access to the feed. So I've done it a million times where I step over the headlocks, stand on the gate, unchain the gate, swing it open, chain it to a post so it doesn't shut. After I do that with one gate, I crawl on top of the stalls and make my way to the second gate. What I didn't realize with the second gate was the bottom hinge was pretty rusty and on the verge of breaking. Stood on the gate, unchained it, swung myself over. Mid-swing, the gate collapses. I fall into shit. Best part about this story is we had a water leaking, so it happened to be really cold, really liquidy. I stood up looking like I took a shower, completely covered, dripping all over the place. Needless to say, I needed to shower again, and that quick trip turned into a longer trip, but I made it to dinner on time.
I am clapping that she made it to dinner. That's impressive. I would have called it a day. I would have been like, we're done here. This is over.
Get it.
I'm not getting ready all over again.
Yeah. Sounds like something that would happen in a movie.
Definitely. Also, something that would happen to you for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Oh, yep. Farm girls know. If you go out to the barn in your good shoes and your good clothes, something's bound to happen.
You're going to regret it.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else do the people want to know, Courtney?
What's your favorite libation to add to Dr. Pepper?
I saw this one come through and I'm like, I don't even like Dr. Pepper that much. I don't even know the last time I had a Dr. Pepper. Also, like, who's adding
It's so
things
specific.
to it? Yeah.
Only to Dr. Pepper.
I feel like, would you put vodka? Like, libation is alcohol, right?
I think it's like anything. I thought she was referring to like dirty sodas. Like, what do you add
to that?
To your soda?
I mean, I guess a little cream would be good with Dr. Pepper.
A little cold foam?
Yeah. And ice cream.
I don't do it, though. I don't drink soda, really.
I don't either. Unless there's alcohol in it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. She's apparently a big Dr. Pepper fan, but there is something, though, about a mellow yellow fountain soda. Primarily at Subway. However, I recently went to Subway and they don't have mellow yellow anymore, but I'd love to get a sub and a mellow yellow from the fountain. Fresh.
I mean, there's something special about a McDonald's Diet Coke. It's so crispy. They put crack in it, I think.
I've heard people say this. I mean, that's why there's like, they call them garage cigs or fridge cigs, right?
Yeah, it's a fridge cig.
My mom is a big Diet Coke fan. I would prefer Pepsi over Coke. Hot take, maybe? I never used to be able to tell the difference. And I, like I said, my mom always loved a fridge cig. She was a hardcore Diet Coke drinker. Still is. But when I met Tom, he was like a Pepsi guy. And I don't know. I couldn't tell the difference for the longest time. But then once he like kept buying Pepsi and then I'd switch back to the Diet Coke, I could tell. I feel like the Diet Coke was just, I don't know, more syrupy or thick or something to me. So, Team Pepsi.
I'm Team DC over here, but
to each
it's okay. We can agree to disagree.
Yep. We'd still be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Funny things your grandparents have said. I've got one that comes to mind. It's not even my grandparent. It's one of Tom's grandparents. He's passed away now. Rest in peace. But he was quite the character. We were out to dinner one night. I think it was before Deer Opener. We all used to go out to a supper club. And there was something in the news that happened, like some football player abused, maybe murdered his wife. I don't know. We were talking about whatever was going on in the news. And Tom's grandpa goes, well, if these women would just listen. And I just lost it. I started laughing so hard. I'm like, you can't say that. So that came to mind. Do you have one?
Oh, my grandpa made a joke one time in public about how my grandma doesn't let him out of the basement very often. His delivery was so perfect, too.
God, I'm going to use that one. Next time someone's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Been like, yeah, Tom finally let me, take a couple hours out of the basement. Like, dungeon.
Exactly. My grandma was just like, oh, stop it. Slaps him.
Oh, that's cute.
He's like, see what I mean?
Those grandparents. I feel so lucky that, I don't know, my parents had me pretty young. So I got to spend and know my grandparents. They're all still alive, all still kicking and doing well. But I really got to know them and spend a lot of time with them and learn from them. When we do different 4-H projects, I did woodworking with my grandpa. I did painting with my grandma, sewing with my other grandma, made jam with my great grandma. They were just such a big part of our lives. And I know a lot of people don't get to experience that. So I'm pretty thankful that I did.
Same. I'm very close. I've always been very close with both sets of grandparents. And I feel like there's definitely parts of me that are directly from them.
Mm-hmm.
Just different, kooky characteristics and stuff where I'm like, oh, that's my grandma.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, those grandparents. All right. Let's do our last voicemail. Is this the last one?
I think so.
Hey, ladies. Congrats on 100 podcast episodes. That's so incredible. So beyond proud of you. Just wanted to comment on Courtney and her moo-moos. And Annaliese, you asking her if it was just an inside thing, if it turns into an outside thing, etc. So I, a couple of years ago, bought a bathing suit cover-up, little dress, cute little black and tan print from Walmart. And when it's hot in the summer, I tend to just wear it as a nightgown. So I've been dog sitting, and no one ever sees me when I get out of the car to go in to meet the dog. And the dog doesn't give a flying fuck if I'm just out here all willy-nilly, no bra, nothing, just wearing my bathing suit cover-up nightgown. And then today, I get out of the car. It's my last morning seeing him before his parents get home. And their next door neighbor, who I know because I also dog sat for, she's outside watering her plants. And I get out of my car and I'm like, hey, how are you? She's like, oh my gosh, you look so comfortable. And I just had to laugh. And our conversation went on for a little too long. And I felt like she could totally tell that I wasn't wearing a bra. And I was slightly embarrassed. But hey, she felt that I was comfortable. She already knows I got big boobs. It's good.
You can wear a muumuu anywhere, anytime, anywhere. All right. I'm starting it. It's our time.
It's our time.
It's our time.
Courtney's going to come out with custom muumuus, and then embroidered on the pocket, it'll say, it's our time. That actually
It's our
really
time
cute.
now.
It's our time now.
All right.
Oh, I love that. Also,
honestly, New business idea.
Courtney, it's actually a really good one. And you could even start thrifting them and then embroider, learn to embroider or do something to put your little catchphrase on there and then resell them. People would buy the shit out of them on Etsy.
I'm not joking. I'm going to start this instead of doing my laundry. This is what I'm going to do today.
I will be your first customer as long as you can guarantee that the moo you thrift for me did not have a dead woman in it, and then I'm good.
But that's part of the lore.
I just don't think so, no.
That's part of the fun.
Not for me.
Story.
You could, oh my God, but there could be a ghost story in every one. You could name each moo some old lady name.
Yes, this one's Ethel.
Yes. And here's everything you need to know about the Ethel or who Ethel was, what type of person she was, how she died, and how she is now going to haunt you.
She haunts this moo and anybody who wears it.
Yeah. Are you writing this down?
I feel like we're really onto something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's good. It's really good. But also, I would like to go back to when we were listening to that. Was there sirens going past your house, or was that on the woman who called in? Did you hear all that?
No, it was on the recording.
Oh.
It was so loud.
It was. I was like, is she okay? Does she need to go look out her window? Someone might be dying or there's a fire outside.
She's probably outside in her moo as she was recording.
She's like, this is my time now.
This is my time.
I don't have time for sirens. Let me call into the OK Farm Girls.
I'm just laughing over that catchphrase.
It's my time now.
I'm going to design a logo after this.
I can't wait.
Guaranteed no one died in this is what the tag is going to say.
And then it's there's a big winky face Oh.
Wink, wink.
Guys, we got to end it now because we are getting to the time. Plus, Courtney now has work to do. She has a new business to start. Everybody stay tuned.
I have a whole business in LLC to start.
Dude, if you can get it done by end of August, we can incorporate them into our photo shoot.
Ooh. I can. I'll whip a few out today or tomorrow.
Sure will.
I'll go buy them right now.
Yeah, right now.
I'm going thrifting tomorrow.
Oh, it's so exciting. I can't wait. Until then, everyone, again, thank you so much for being here, for being part of the OK Farm Girl community, for helping our dreams come true, for sharing your dreams, for sharing your poop stories, just for being here. Gosh darn it. We love you, and we hope that we'll be here for another 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 episodes until we die in our moo-moos.
Thanks, everybody. We love you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us today.
If you had as much fun as we did, would you do us a favor and share this episode with a friend?
Speaking of friends, can we all be friends over on the Instagram? You can find me at @ModFarmChick.
And me at Mrs. Green Pastures Cattle.
See you next week, guys.